What is up? My name is Mike Warrior and welcome to Radical Academy. In this video, I'll be solving this example which you can see on the board, which is about momentum. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and also like and share this video to others whom you think this video might help them. So without much further ado, let's get started. Okay, so before we start solving solving this example, let us just quickly define what is momentum. Okay, momentum is just the product of mass and velocity. Okay, momentum is the product of mass and the velocity, as simple as that. Okay, so now looking at this example, we can apply that formula that I've just spoken about. Okay, so now the question reads: find the momentum of the Earth in its orbit around the Sun, the mass of the Earth, which is 6 times 10 to the power 24 kg, and the radius of its orbit is 1.5 times 10 to the power 11 meters. Okay, so the Earth is actually orbiting the Sun, and then we need to find how much is the momentum, okay, in terms of the mass and the speed, which is the velocity. Okay, so now let's solve this question by applying those concepts. Okay, so for those who are watching this video for the first time, please, I made a video about everything about momentum and some of the formulas that are applicable under momentum, and also the conservation of the law of momentum. So you can please check out my video, and so that you can just learn more about what momentum is, and then probably you can come back to this question and be able to simply and easy answer the question above. Okay, so now just go back and check out my video, which I'll be able to actually link up, which is I'll put a link to the video in this session. Okay, so but without much further ado, let's now start solving about this question. Okay, so we are saying that momentum, or just this P, equals to mass times velocity. Okay, so that is just a simple formula of what momentum is. Okay, mass times velocity. Okay, now we have been given the mass of the Earth and then the radius of the radius from the Earth to the way from the center, or rather just from the center all the way up to the Earth. Okay, so now from there we can say that we need also to find, okay, let's say we don't know what is the speed. Okay, we don't know the speed of this Earth. Okay, how much is the speed of the Earth, and therefore we are supposed to find the velocity of the Earth. Okay, so the velocity equals to circumference. Okay, the circumference of orbit over the period. Okay. Okay, so that's the formula. This formula is just the same as looking at talking about speed. Okay, so velocity equals the circumference of the orbit over period, and the period is just the time, like how much time it took for one complete revolution. Okay, that's a complete revolution, and we must be able to understand that a one complete revolution is just a 1 year. Okay, so we're supposed to convert 1 year to second, because the standard unit of time is a second. Okay, so should be able to understand that. Now from there we can now say that velocity equals to circumference, since we are talking about a circle, so that is now 2 pi r over period. Okay, which is 1 year. Now this is going to be 2 multiplied by pi multiplied by the radius. The radius is this one, so you put 1.5 times 10 to the power 11 meters. Okay, now what's a period? Now in 1 year there are how many days? They are 365 days. Okay, 365 days, and then yeah, so times, and then how many hours are in a day. Okay, so we have 24 hours, and then how many seconds are in 24 hours. Okay, they are about 3,600 seconds, or just 60 multiplied by 60 seconds. Okay, so this is 60 multiplied by 60. Okay, so when you go on your calculator, you will discover that the answer that you get, you have somewhere 3 times 10 to the power 4 meters per second. Okay, now once you do this, this is going to be 2 multiplied by pi times 1.5 times 10 to the power 11 meters over 3 times 10 to the power 4 meters per second. Okay, now what is happening is that we are just finding the velocity. Okay, we are just finding the velocity, which is that. So what radius, and then the period. So this is the period. Okay, so this is going to be somewhere, I mean, when we actually simplify, the answer should be able to give us 3 times 10 to the power 4 meters per second. Okay, so that's the velocity. Okay, that's the velocity. Therefore, the momentum will be equal to the mass, which is 6 times 10 to the power 24 multiplied by the velocity, which is this. Then this is going to be 3 times 10 to the power 4. And then we are going actually to get 1.8 times 10 to the power 29. Okay, the power 29 kg dot meters dot s to the power minus 1. Okay. Okay, so that's how you can actually solve the equation under momentum, and it is very simple, guys, and this is how you can go about solving it. So please, if you like this video and if you want to actually see much more of this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like my page, and also share with other people who may need of this same kind of video content, because it's going to actually help you, and those who are doing advanced physics, those who are in grade 12, and probably, who knows, those people want to become physicists, or you want to become a scientist. Okay, theoretical physicist, astronomical physicist, and so on. So please don't forget to share, like the video, and subscribe to my page. And it's bye bye. I'll see you in the next video.